Hey ladies, this is Minnie Apple, mom to be here. I know it's been a while, so I wanted to come on and give you all an update as to where I am in my journey. Just to recap, I did have my second frozen embryo transfer on January 12th, 2016. This was after going into premature labor at 20 weeks with my son Tristan back in September. So, like I said, had the transfer January 12th. Went in for my first beta on the 21st, and my number was 23. I was a little nervous about that because with Tristan, I think my first number was well into the hundreds with my first beta. Then went back a few days later and my beta was 58. So I was like, hey, it doubled. So that's a good thing. Then they wanted to do a third beta. That one was 75. So it didn't double. And I want to say with that phone call, they said, it's slow rising, so we want to bring you in for another beta in a couple days. So I was really down. One of the ladies in the group had referred me to Nikki Proverbs video on a slow rising beta. And so I watched that and it gave me restored hope. I was like, the number is going up. It's not going the other way. So there's a possibility that this could be good. So went in, had another beta. It was after the 75, it was 171. So I was just ecstatic. I was like, oh, yay, it's going up. Wonderful. Got the call. They said it was, going up, but, looking at where the numbers were, it didn't look like it was going to be viable or whatever. So I'm like, oh gosh, this roller coaster, back and forth, back and forth. So I went in for a fifth beta on Monday, February 1st, and the doctor called and with that number, and it was 366, and she said now with 100% certainty she knew that my pregnancy was not viable. So I'm having a miscarriage right now. It started on Friday. I'm bummed, but not, giving up hope or anything like that. My husband and I do have to actually start over with stems and, getting the eggs retrieved because we do have 5 in the freezer. However, 4 of the 5 are abnormal. And one, when they did the PGS testing and took the little biopsy from the embryo, they didn't collect enough cells, I guess, to test to determine if it's normal or abnormal. So that's one that is pretty much a question mark. So I don't want to risk transferring an embryo that has an unknown status and going through another miscarriage. Been through 6 already, and it's not getting any easier with any of them, and I just really want to do whatever I can to just increase our chances of success. So go in Monday, tomorrow the 8th, for an ultrasound to confirm. I don't know. It was really weird because they were making me wait because they didn't know where the pregnancy was. The doctor called it a biochemical pregnancy. They were, saying, oh, it could be in your tube. And then I'm like, well, if it's in my tube and it ruptures, that can be life-threatening. So they had me on a wait list and said, oh, we'll try to get you in Thursday or Friday. And then they called me Friday and said, oh, no, just keep your Monday appointment. So none of it is really making any sense to me. Then also when they called me on Friday, they told me to stop taking my prenatal vitamins, which I thought was really strange. It's like, why would I stop taking my prenatal vitamins? But obviously the person who called me wasn't the doctor, so she couldn't answer that question. So I just have a lot of questions for Monday's appointment. I want to know when we can start gearing up for the next cycle so that we can, start stems and do the egg retrieval and all of that. Because I want to do PGS testing once again. So that's where I am. Don't have the best of news, and that's where I am. So I wish everybody well on their journey. I hope everybody's doing okay. All the new babies, congratulations. All the growing babies, congrats. And yeah, I love you all. Appreciate your support, and I will update you all when I have more information. All right, you all take care. Enjoy the Super Bowl for those of you who are fans. All right, bye.